My dude, check out this anime. I don't even know if you'll want a sequel because of how trashy it is, but get this. There's a girl who, when she takes off her underwear, goes back in time to fix her past mistakes. But there's a guy who saw her do it and knows the truth. So now, damn, she turns him into her servant or slave. Doormat, whatever you prefer. If you like the premise or are at least intrigued, come with me to this crazy anime. So, let's get into the video. The start introduces Takamine, the school goddess, loved by all for her top grades, sports skills, and Avena's a freshman. She was elected student council president. She's truly at the top of the school's hierarchy, even above the delinquents who usually run things. The loser protagonist this time is Shirota Kachi, who's too scared to ask others for anything, afraid of being mistreated. Unlike goddess Takamine, Shirota sucks at grades and sports, has no friends, and nobody cares if he exists. Basic anime stuff, right? Naturally, he thinks the president would never notice him, let alone be his friend, much less get involved with him. But that changes today. Wow, big plot. Another thing, they've always gone to the same schools. Fun fact for you. One day, out of nowhere, he ends upon top of Takamine, touching her bare melons. But before that, let's rewind a few hours. Shirota's eating lunch during break in the PE storage room, checking the next class. Math, where they'll return tests, which he definitely failed. Then Takamine enters the storage room. Shirota hides, wondering what's up. No one should be in there. Then the girl starts undressing. Shirota holds back from looking, not wanting to be a creepy perv spying on girls. But how to resist the school's most beautiful? Shirota tries to hold back but sees the president's top. Turns out she wasn't wearing a bra under her uniform and came to put one on. Weird, right? She leaves, and it's over. But now, in class, Shirota can only think about the paradise he saw. The teacher arrives, hands back the math tests. When Shirota checks his grade, he's happy. He didn't fail. He's never scored as high as 52. Poor kid. Then Takamine gets hers, and the teacher's shocked she didn't get 100 like always. The whole class freaks out too. Rumor was Takamine never scored below 100, but today, that ends. She asks if there was a grading error, but the teacher says no. Then Takamine starts taking off her panties, showing everything to Shirota and everyone. But before chaos erupts, she rewinds time. Shirota goes to get his test but feels like he's done it before. His grade's the same as in his dream, or deja vu, but it felt too real. He knows Takamine will get 98 now, but this time the teacher congratulates Heron another perfect score. The legend stands. Later, Shirota reflects. It couldn't have been a dream. That moment was too real. And Takamine undressing? Thinking about it changing in the PE storage was weird too. Shirota wonders if he's going crazy. With nothing better to do, he heads to the student council room where Takamine is. He asks if he can talk, but doesn't know how to say it without sounding creepy. Still, he admits he saw her get a 98. Her expression changes instantly. She asks if he told anyone. Terrified, he says no. Then Takamine takes action. She pins him against the wall, saying she doesn't care about the test, but that he saw her naked in the PE storage. Shirota's shocked she noticed. She says it's fine and they should talk instead of her beating him up. She offers him water, but Shirota's so nervous and confused, he drops the cup, almost spilling it on her. But she dodges. Takamine doesn't get why he's so panicked, but thinks it's a good time to show her quirk. She takes off her shirt and bra, triggering the time leap, or rather, a trip to the past. She returns to the moment before the spill and lets it happen, telling Shirota to clean it up before she catches a cold. The guy doesn't know what to do but wipes up the mess, including Takamine's airbags. She asks if he didn't notice anything else. Weicker goes crazy thinking he might have done more than just get her wet. Then Takamine realizes he's too dumb to figure things out, grabs his hand and puts it on her chest so he notices she's still braless. She even makes him squeeze so he can feel the softness, but his brain melts. Then Takamine, pissed, knees Shirota the balls. She gets him being stunned. He touched the hottest girl in school, and proves that, besides being wet, she's also braless. Then, in an epic, prideful moment, she explains her ability. The maiden untouched by impurity, and other titles I won't say, 'cause I'll lose it. If Takamine removes an undergarment, she can undo past events, like what just happened. The removed undergarment just vanishes. She unbuttons her shirt to demonstrate. The prez also explains that if someone sees her bare breasts, they keep memories of changes she made by rewinding time. Shirota's brain is elsewhere, dying of shame that he's not recording this. Dying that he's not recording any of what Takamine's saying. Meanwhile, she's confident, posing almost naked, claiming, "This power suits the #1 student. That's why she has it." She thinks she's perfect, top grades, best at sports, student council president, plus a killer body. Obviously, she works hard, but everyone makes mistakes. Still, Takamine thinks Shirota, whose life is 95% failures, wouldn't get it. Brutal. He barely understood half her insane rant. Guess the prettiest are the most dangerous, and craziest. The demon skirt tail Takamine reveals her power awakened after a mistake in 5th grade. Back then, she was already top in academics and sports. At the track meet, she was anchor for the relay team. They had to win. But the lunch she ate earlier was spoiled, giving her stomach cramps, so they took second. She was devastated. She's competitive. And while changing, pissed herself. Then, unexpected, she was suddenly holding the first-place flag. She'd redone the past, avoiding the bad lunch. Her conclusion: as the perfect beautiful #1, this power had to awaken in her to protect their prestige. Shirota didn't follow a word of this insanity. He's not the crazy, cock and hot type. He wants no part of this weirdo. Takamine asks why she'd tell a nobody like him. He has no clue and begs for an explanation. She says every time she uses her power, her underwear disappears, so she always carries extras. But there's a risk of getting caught mid-change, like with Shirota. That's why she wants the loser to be her personal closet. He'll carry her spare underwear and help her change any time. He refuses. What's in it for him? But Takamine leans in, whispering, "You'd go from 0 to servant of the school goddess. Isn't that enough?" Shirota still tries to leave, but Takamine shoves him, sending them tumbling into a very compromising position. He glances at her body but covers his eyes, apologizing. Then, plot twist, she grabs his hand and says she should have done this earlier to ask for help before placing his hand on her breast. He thinks he's getting rewarded, but help! He's assaulting me! Classmates rush in, pinning Shirota. Takamine's friends call the cops, who arrive fast. It's all a trap by this demoness. She even fake cries, claiming Shirota attacked her. With them on the floor like that? Everyone believes her. Seeing the cops, Shirota accepts his fate. "I'm done. My life's over." But Takamine starts negotiating. "Serve me, and I'll fix this." Desperate, Shirota begs her to rewind time, promising to be her closet. She uses her power, and time resets, with Shirota now kneeling. Takamine calls him Closet-kun, laughing at his new role. He's broken, wishing he could go back to just worrying about failing grades. Takamine tells him to cheer up. She saved him from jail and can ruin him any time. He apologizes, and she orders his first task. "Put my panties on me." They vanished when she used her power. With a sadistic grin, she enjoys tormenting her new doormat. Shirota grabs the underwear from her bag, trying to put them on her, while the animators go hard on this scene, blood rushing elsewhere. Eyes shut the whole time, respectfully. He assumes she wouldn't want him looking. She doesn't get it, since he dried her melons earlier. He apologizes, saying it was an accident, but he held back as long as he could. Takamine knows Shirota's been trying not to stare, but she senses he wants to do all sorts of things to her. Oddly, she likes his honesty and chivalry. Now she wants him to put her bra on too. Will he keep his eyes closed this time? This anime's wild. Want a part 2? I covered the first ep cause it's shocking and eye-catching. Gotta chase engagement, right? But if you trashy weebs like and subscribe, maybe your dream of being a hottie's slave will come true. Don't forget to hit the bell. Though if you want to be a slave, go to therapy. You need help. Thanks for the support. Later.